YouTube is actually the worst platform I've ever set my eyes on, bro. I've had so many problems when it comes to copyright that I literally won't even be able to count it on my fingers, right? I've been on this platform for maybe almost 10 years and I've had so many problems when it comes to copyright, so many problems when it comes to monetization, and it's not even funny at how awful YouTube is at solving it. And honestly, I just want to get it off my chest, right? Because I've had this happen with, we've had this happen with the main Secret Way channel twice, and now with this channel that I'm posting the video on, I had some stupid monetization problems where their fucking stupid Twitter chatbot wasn't helping at all, bro. It felt like talking to a robot who had a magnet shoved up its ass. Okay, so for context, Secret Way, right? The main channel, it's owned by me and Ben, right? I got my own YouTube channel, right? I'm not Vic Shields. Whoop-de-doo. Back on November 7th, 2024, we posted a video which was the most hated Geometry Dash player, right? Because we did the most loved Geometry Dash players, we did the most hated, and Ben edited that one, right? He sent me the script. The script had, you know, just like, oh, you might think it's blah or blah blah blah, right? Which is pretty normal. We have that in quite a lot of scripts. And one of the lines was, oh, you might think it's this person, and I can't even say his name, right? But just imagine like a guitar, and then a superhero and Tiana's 14, right? Just, you know who I'm talking about. He was mentioned in the script, and his disturbing past, right? That was mentioned less than 2 seconds, and then for half a second, we showed the Tina's 14 thumbnail, right? You know, the one where it's like, oh, Tina's 14, oh, activate cam, oh, right? We showed that one for half a second, which, like, first of all, isn't even, like, it's not even like the original thumbnail. The original thumbnail is completely something different, right? But what happened was, oh, who would have guessed it? The guitar guy striked that video for not like saying lies or anything, but for using that thumbnail for half a second, which is insane since that's not even the thumbnail he made. It was an edit that someone made of his thumbnail. It's also a picture that you can find anywhere on Google, anywhere on YouTube, which means the only reason it got struck down is because he wanted it down and he was abusing the copyright system. Because why would you strike someone for using a screenshot of your thumbnail for 0.5 seconds? If that was a normal, if that was like for any other reason, you wouldn't do that, right? And he hasn't done that for any other videos on YouTube that use that thumbnail, unless it's like completely going against what he wants people to see, right? And what the video was doing good, so he took it down because it was, you know, quote unquote defaming him, I guess, in a way, which makes absolutely no sense since it's just facts, and we were also very vague about what we said in the script. But hey, anyway, right? YouTube's copyright system is awful. We know that. We tried to fight it on Twitter, I'm pretty sure, but Twitter's Team YouTube account is just fucking awful. It's actually the worst account I've seen in my entire life, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if they start putting fucking gambling sponsors in their replies because of how shit the replies are, bro. I feel like I would have a more cohesive sentence with a 5-year-old other than the stupid account that just repeats the same stuff over and over again. I've rarely seen their Twitter account actually do something, unless you have like 1 billion fucking followers and you get a bunch of people to scream. Then they actually put a real human on. YouTube doesn't use real humans until like people get really pissy, and that's the thing I really fucking hate, right? They use their shitty fucking AI for a lot of things, and then they use their shitty fucking AI Twitter account, or at the very least they use like underpaid Indonesian workers, right, which don't know any better, and they might as well be AI, and they're probably getting replaced by AI, let's be honest here, right? So there wasn't really much I can do. We ended up losing, and obviously if you want to actually dispute the copyright claim, you have to hand over all your legal information, and then they get to decide whether it is false or not. So I'm giving, you know, a known child toucher guy all of my information, my address, my email, my number, everything, and then he gets to see and he goes, do I think this was a false strike? You've already done the strike! Why do you get to decide if it's false or not? Why doesn't YouTube get to decide if the strike is false? But okay, it's fine. Strikes expire in 90 days, so we just waited it out, okay? I'm not handing over my personal information. None of us were going to do that. So we just let it we let it run out, okay? And then on March 27th, 2025, we posted a short which used gameplay from the guitar guy's video, right? It was just B-roll, and it was one of those like, oh, what-to-do, like one of those where it's like a fake reaction. I'll put it on screen what I mean, but it was basically one of those.
I hope that kid
is rescued and brought back to his family.
But with Duello Maestro, and it was his B-roll. He took that down for using his B-roll, which, holy shit, do you not understand how stupid that is? Almost every single video on Secret Way is using B-roll from other people, which is completely fine because that people do that. And if that wasn't allowed by YouTube standards, considering they accepted the appeal, the channel wouldn't exist, bro. 3 videos striked, we would have been gone. But that's not how it works because it was fair use, because we edited over it. But oh my god, what are we gonna do, right? What are we gonna do? I'm not handing over my legal information to a fucking child toucher, so we just let it run out again, and we haven't mentioned him anywhere since, apart from maybe like say like ukulele super styles, right? You gotta be really careful. Can't show his logo, can't show his fucking thumbnails, can't say his name, right? It's like fucking Beetlejuice, right? You say guitar 3 times, oh, he's gonna come out and fucking strike you right up the fucking ass. But hey, that's beside the point, okay? That's not why I wanted to make this video. We've already complained about that on the main channel. We did the crash out shorts. What I really want to complain about is this second channel, right? I'm gonna pop this up on screen actually right now. So we did the second channel, right? And it's just clips from our podcast, right? And also these ones, which are like kind of stream clips of people reacting to our shorts, right? Everything here is completely fine, right? Compilations of our videos, clips of our podcast. This is completely fine by YouTube standards. They actually encourage this type of content, the falling asleep content, the compilation content, because a lot of these channels, I can bring one up as an example. Okay, so here's an example. It's probably not the best example I could do here, but hey, this guy has a main channel where he posts videos 8 to 12 minutes. This is really brain rot content, but let me just make my point, okay? This guy posts these videos, and then he has a movie channel where he puts like 5 of them in one. And for YouTube, they love this, right? Because all it does is make YouTube more money. It makes the creators more money. Everyone's happy. You can do the same thing with clips. That's why people have clips channels. So tell me why this channel isn't on the same level as that, right? It's clips from our main videos. Some of these are made solely for the second channel, like this video, this video, this video, this video. Oh, not this one. This video. And yeah, and the other ones are clips. Why aren't those allowed, but other channels are allowed? Unless they've changed something within the last week, then I don't know, right? Because I recently had a channel monetized, which is this channel right here. And this is literally clips from my videos, but with like a top 5 letter thing added on top, right? My friend was running this for me, and it reached 10 million shorts views, so it was able to get monetized. We monetized it. It got accepted, no problem. Even though all it's doing is clipping my content, and most of the time, it's not even editing anything, it's just having text on top, which would be completely not allowed by YouTube standards, but it got accepted because it's my content and my channel, right? It doesn't matter. If I have a channel where I post videos, and then I have another channel where I post the same videos in parts, both can be monetized because it's my content, as long as it's my content, right? So tell me why the same thing doesn't count for Secret Way. Why does it not count for Secret Way? I did a 4-minute YouTube appeal where I explained everything after getting hit with reuse content, which is saying that it's not an original creation of the channel and may have been repurposed from another source, but the source is us, right? And that's all you have to explain every time you get hit with this, and you know the content is fine, right? And that's what I explained. But no, appeal didn't show enough value add editing. The editing shown in the appeal didn't substantially change the original work. Taking someone else's content. It's not someone else's. Holy shit. It's not someone else's. It's our content. And I explained that in the video. The channels are linked together. They're linked to the same AdSense account. They're linked to the same email. How is it someone else's content? Holy shit! Not only is YouTube's copyright system ass, but YouTube's monetization system is ass, and now they're probably doing some stupid algorithm change. If you've seen Ludwig's video, the graphs for most people are just completely fucked, right? My main channel is actually fucked as well. All the shorts views got slashed in half. I'll probably have some screenshots where it got completely slashed in half. I had shorts that were sitting at 45 million views that were getting real time for like a year straight. But just recently, within the last 2 weeks, as they've started doing this weird fucking algorithm change, that one has shot down all the way back to 0. And it's a completely flat line. Is that just a coincidence when it's happening to everyone else? I don't think so. I don't think so. My views are the lowest they've ever been, right? And it's really easy to blame myself and be like, oh, I guess my content's just got ass. But you can't say that for evergreen videos, right? I have many channels that have evergreen videos that are literally music. And it's a straight line for a year without posting any videos. And within the last 2 weeks, dink, slashed in half. So I don't really know what to do, and I just really want to get my frustration out in this video. And I did try to go to Twitter for this, but obviously, you know, talking to the shitty fucking AI bot with a magnet up its ass, and there's not really much I can do. I did a tweet saying, yo, Team YouTube, can I get this reviewed by an actual human being, please? This channel posts 5 to 10 minute clips from my main channel, which I'll link together under the same email. I showcase everything properly. Clearly, your robots aren't too smart, right? I'm throwing jabs. I'm throwing jabs at YouTube. Why not? I've known them for almost 10 years, and they're fucking tossers, okay? And they replied with a fucking automated reply. Oh, shit. Hi there. We understand your frustration. Upload content from multiple sources of re-uploading someone else's content. It's not someone else's content! It's not! Someone else's content without adding your own original touch is considered reused content and isn't allowed for YPP. It's best to make changes. It was literally our content, you doofus. Stop using AI or your underpaid workers to review our PL. Please review this. Right? We're so sorry to hear the frustration. Take the fucking cock out your ass. If you've already appealed and wasn't successful, it'll be best to make changes to your content based on the resources we've shared. You know what resources you shared? Oh, I didn't show enough value editing. So what kind of fucking changes do you want me to make to my content right now to show more value editing? Fucking what? Like, it's so fucking unclear what they want. After doing so, feel free to reapply, right? And I tried to hello, it's a you la boo boo. That's actually what I replied with. Because they're fucking stupid. I'm sorry. Holy shit! It actually pains me how awful not only the copyright system is. You've probably heard people complain about the copyright system so much, and it's because it is shit. People abuse the fuck out of it, right? And then there's the monetization is shit as well, right? It's so shit. I hate it, right? And oh my god, man, this isn't even like the only time this happened. I genuinely cannot count on my fingers how many times shit has happened with copyright monetization. My first ever channel that hit 10K, right, which was like around quarantine. I've already been doing YouTube for like 5 years since then, and haven't get close anywhere since 10K, because it's a very slow process growing on YouTube. It takes a lot of time, and as long as you're having fun, you're eventually going to grow. And that's just what happened with me. I just really like making videos, and now I'm at the point where I am right now, which very blessed to be at the point. But even that channel, the very first time it blew up, it was like a dream boat clutch video, right? Oh, the dark times. That one got copyright claimed by an Indian kid, right? I'm not putting emphasis on Indian for, like, you know, racism or whatever, but like, how? And how did they get away with that? I tried to dispute it, right? And he was like, nothing you can do. You stole the content. You know what content it was? It was the footage I used of Dream's boat clutch. He claimed that as his. Some random Indian kid. And I was like, what? Fix this. And then like, oh, nothing we can do. Copyright claim. You can give this Indian kid all your information. No! I'm not doing that. And there wasn't... This was also the time that strikes didn't expire. So basically, I was fucked, right? That channel is fucked. Once you get a channel strike, your views basically get slashed in half most of the time, right? So that channel was fucked. And then not only did I get a copyright strike, but I lost my monetization the day I got it. I went for 5 years. I worked my way up to get to 10K subs and get monetized for the first time, just to instantly lose it within a few days and get copyright strike by a fucking Indian kid on the same day. Like, holy fuck. I remember trying to get that back for weeks, and then I gave up. And I continued posting for the next year or two because I really liked posting. I really liked YouTube, and I was still in school, so it wasn't like, oh, I need money. And even right now, I don't need money. I'm blessed enough to the point where I can stop posting, and I'll be good for like a couple months. But I like YouTube, so I'm going to keep posting, right? And then I ended up fixing that whole, like, AdSense issue, and then I got monetized, and it's been somewhat fine since then. I've gotten a lot of stupid-ass copyright strikes. Oh, another one is back when I was doing shorts on the main channel, the Not Videos channel, there was a clip of me holding... it was an emote, you know, the around the world emote. I was doing that behind a sheep, and I was going, oh yeah. Oh no, it was a baby villager. Shit. Yeah, it was a baby villager. Okay, so it was a clip of me doing a dance behind a baby villager while going, oh yeah. It's weird, I know. But I posted that in like a compilation shot, and it was fine. I did it a second time in another compilation. Oh, it was fine. I did it a third time. It was fine. But then 2 months later, they decided to strike the very first one. But it's already in 3 different shots. So why aren't you striking the other two, right? I tried to appeal it with YouTube. and their stupid Twitter bot, and it didn't do shit because their Twitter bot is shit. And then I ended up just privating the other 2 shots and waiting for the strike to run out. It's to the point where I'm more comfortable just letting the strike run out after 3 months than actually trying to appeal it, because if I try to appeal it, I know fuck all will happen. I've tried to appeal over 10 times, and it's actually worked 0 times. And they've all been full strikes. Emoting behind a baby villager. Are we dead ass? Are we dead ass? And the guitar stuff. I guess that wasn't full strikes, but that was abuse of the copyright strike system. So are we dead ass? Right? Like, oh my god, YouTube's copyright system is so ass, and it makes me want to pull my hair out, bro. Oh my god. But yeah, that's just what I wanted to rant about today. Thank you for listening. Keep watching the videos, I guess. We need to pay for Ben's rent. Yeah, that's about it. See ya.